Once again, this game is not suitable for children. This is fucked up. We just have yet to see the horror, I guess is what I'm saying. I'm not horrified yet, are you? Because of all those fucking voices I did yesterday, my voice was like, fuck you. So I have these 2 glasses of water. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're about to present our poems. Previously on Doki Doki Literature Club, the ladies of the Doki Doki Literature Club will be presenting their poems at the fucking fair. So get on board or go home. Nice, that was pretty good catch up.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly.
This is gonna be fucking dark. Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Because women are complicated. We don't actually hear the poem. It's too good. The 4 of us applaud.
Woo! That was so good, Monika. Thank you very much. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next. This poem is called... It's called... After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. If they say quivering one more time, I'm gonna have to turn this off for TOS. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered, even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. Leave it to a man. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one is called My Meadow. Aha! Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. Sayori finishes, and we applaud.
Came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Armin. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Armin lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Natsuki!
It's fine. I might as well get it over with. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Hold on, you're missing all the good action behind my face. Right? I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway.
That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Huh. Anyway, the poem's called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Guys, shit is bouncing, up and down, and quivering. That's all I'm saying. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say.
And I want to thank everyone for coming through. Make sure you pick a poem and get it to practice before the festival, okay?
We're reading erotica. Get on board.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. We'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare.
If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monika. Oh my god, make up your mind, Armin. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep.
Look at you two always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. We're literally neighbors. Must be a little nice, though. How am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Armin. You know how to say it.
Whatever. Let's go already. I'm a bit of a party pooper. I walk home with Sayori once more. Once more? Sayori fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Oh, no. No, don't do this. Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? I don't know what to answer here. What do you think? Everyone's saying Sayori. I'm gonna say Sayori. You really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
But she's so beautiful and smart.
The conversation trails off. Is Sayori into me? Okay, someone help me. Don't remember this. Does anyone remember what our purple-haired friend's poem was about? Fuck! I don't remember her poem at all. It was something about a raccoon and cutting the raccoon, right? Fuck! K. Vivid, right? Vivid, right? Easy vivid. Flying? Fuck!
Aw, man. I'm the last one here again.
Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Sarah's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing?
Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything all right?
Oh, of course. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Monika stands up from her desk and walks across the room to Sayori, where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Fucking Yuri's watching me, that's why. Yuri's a murderer, for sure. But she's cute, right? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Ah, this is a trap, I guess. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Are they gonna show us kissing? We don't get to see it? Literally, this is the second time Monika's ruined any of our fun. We want our smooching. We want to get our smooch on. After some time passes, Monika calls out to the class.
Why don't we share our poems now?
Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monika and she smiles at me. And what did she was talking about with Sayori? You know what she was talking about, don't be an idiot. Should we talk to Sayori first because we worry about her a little?
It's nice, I guess.
Come on, I can already tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you?
This sucks.
Probably Yuri.
Huh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Is any learning happening in this classroom? Absolutely not, but we do write sex poems. Sayori, is there something wrong?
I'm just a little tired today. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
This is fucked.
Tell Monika I wasn't feeling well, okay?
This is sad.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Armin, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. Armin, during lunchtime I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. What body type is that, Yuri? What body type is that? I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I'm really in it. I'm really invested right now. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Oh, here it is. Ghost Under the Light Part 2. Everybody, we're my note takers. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette glows. It grows, actually. Closer. Closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility, but I am too late. She steps into the streetlight. I gasp, and I drop my umbrella. The light flickers, my heart pounds. She raises her arms. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light. She's obsessed with amber. Make a note about amber, please. She's obsessed with amber. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against her outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch her hand, the flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Ugh. Do you dislike it? No, of course not. I don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Ugh. Yuri is having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back toward me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can, the poem is... Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. If Monika comes out right now, I'm gonna lose my shit. So Sayori, our buddy, went home early because she's like really upset. Let's talk to Natsuki, who's in a really surprisingly good mood today. Yeah, no thanks. Eh? You didn't even... Next! What was that? I have done nothing to wrong her. That feels bad.
Hi, Armin. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll be great. I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Alright. Oh my god, it's a small novel. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth, the lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift in the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all the others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilit sky. She wrote Twillet. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and I fall, and fall even more gentle as a feather. A dry quill, expressionless, but a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning. There is no purpose. And we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. That was actually quite nice. What did you guys think of that?
You know...
The woman with this voice wrote this.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
I see.
Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out...
Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange just now?
Hey?
Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. What the fuck is about to happen? Okay, let's fucking go. If Monika's been fucking taken over, I'm gonna lose my shit.
I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe? Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right.
Where the heck did she run off to anyway? Thought she just wanted to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on.
She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's all right.
Seriously?
Of all the times not to go home with her, you picked a time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. First of all, stop understanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of being avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. but we might need a lot of them and different flavors.
Monika fucking killed her for sure.
Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And it's for Yuri. Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri?
I'm useless.
That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. So, Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set up the atmosphere. That just leaves you, Armin.
Oh, the one who is truly useless.
Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You can always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that.
Oh fuck, we gotta do a save. We gotta do a panic save. Quick panic save. Is Monika suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they gonna respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Armin may not like to be around if you only make her out to be a nuisance. So therefore, she may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that! How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Armin to whoa. What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't. Guys.
Armin, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. What the fuck should I do?
Oh my god, it's a fucking split. Okay, I'm gonna go home with Yuri. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki,
I can already tell you're about to say something mean.
No. I feel like this was a good pick. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Armin picked me. Fucking. Oh my god. Sorry, but am I catching something? Are they look at where my cursor is? Are they holding hands? Do they have a secret thing that we don't know about?
But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out.
All right, let's get out of here then. Sorry. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. Can't believe that slipped my mind. I should give you my phone number. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Eh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I'd prefer going to your house. Oh my god, because she lives in a secret dungeon lair where she has hostages. All right. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is gonna be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof, even though I've gotten pretty useful to handling her at this point. Used to handling her at this point? That feels bad. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? No, it's already Sunday. It's already Sunday? I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri. Has anyone checked on my depressed friend? Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. Count it. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori, thank you, since she left club. I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is fucking quiet. I'm gonna cry. Fuck. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? She's fucking fine. And everybody exhale. Our favorite tiny ginger is fine.
Hi, Armin.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. It has been a long time.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today?
Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? This just turned into a horror game. How the fuck did she know that? If she doesn't have a good excuse here, I'm leaving. I'm literally leaving. Siri had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monika is Sayori in a wig! I've never seen them in the same room! Except for the only a couple times. Not enough to be sure.
Monika told me.
But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monika today?
Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then.
Yep.
Sayori! Hey, Sayori, come back. Where are you? I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Harmon.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You're wrong.
Nothing happened to me, Armin. Just kidding.
Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Armin?
Fuck. Walked into this one.
I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had a really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day?
Oh, trigger warning. Everyone, trigger warning on this game. This is a very, very triggering game for probably a lot of people, so just know this and know this right now. It does say it on the load up screen. Okay. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. I don't know if this is the appropriate response to this, because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. There we go. That's a little something. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. Well, okay, you're kind of missing the point, but I see what you're saying. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Armin.
I thought I was beginning to understand. What do you mean? Where is this girl's parents? It's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right?
I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. We're about to meet up with Yuri, and I think we're about to get our smoochie on. I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Oh, she got a cute little turtleneck on. Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. Wow, this is my room and it looks really nice. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. Wait, don't look in here! I snatch Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I snatch Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening my desk drawer, you perv. Don't go to my drawer. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. So, should we get started? I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Yeah, Yuri's a freak. Let's not get it twisted. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden, cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in the black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that'll be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Oh, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. Is she gonna drug me? Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. More like drug-enhanced sexy time! Wow, that smells wonderful! What kind of mood is that one for? It's for smooching! It's a smooching vibe! She's getting us in the mood for smoochies! Let's chill out. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. She's gonna tie me up! Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. Oh, never mind. Well, I'm gonna cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. May attract some people to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Ooh, can be your Superman. You can't hear it. Ooh, can be your Superman. Here's a marker, Armin. You can write any characters you want. Wow, thank you. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Does anyone have any last words for poor Armin who's about to get knifed to death? Real talk, she just pulled out a pocket knife, right? Is everyone reading this? The knife is strangely beautiful. This is what I'm saying! She has a dungeon. Okay, listen, if I disappear, it's because I'm in her death dungeon and she's got the fancy knife pressed up against my jugular. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're gonna think it's weird. Yeah, I probably am gonna think it's weird. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Fuck! Yeah, I promise. This is a lie. All right. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. Ooh. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. Not laughing at you. Yuri relaxed her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Armin, why did you do that? Now the blood gods have their sacrifice. I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. Small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. If she sucks the blood out of my finger, it's game over. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. That's all for me, thank you. What the fuck? What the fuck? We knew it! We knew it! We knew it! We knew she was a fucking psycho! We knew she was gonna lick the fucking blood! She ate my blood without my consent, see? There needs to be double consentage if you're gonna consume my blood. She worships the blood god. I'm gonna be in her dungeon. This is fucked. It's fine. It's fucking fine. I think Armin's gonna be into it. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Please forgive me. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? I would think that that would be normal then. All right. You know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but let me cut you up and I'll suck your blood. I take Yuri's hand. I wrote this game! I take Yuri's hand and I lick her index finger in return. Fuck off. Armin, did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. Can you believe she's adding me right now like I did something wrong? You're so weird, Armin. Yuri giggles shyly. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. Fuck off, nothing goes back to normal after that. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected. It will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thing coming up with this, Yuri. Good thinking. Oh, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Oh my god, is she gonna be naked when I come back? Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then I bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve. pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? Not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll paint an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Oh, neat. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Kia! Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hand in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face! There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck? Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. Don't leave the room again! I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Oh my god, what a kiss! Here, I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. Look how she's holding my arm. Yeah, everybody get out. We're having a moment. Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? She's drugged me! She's fucking drugged me! That's it! The moment is over as soon as it began. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than expected. I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew! Gathering all our things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. Wow, not a single smoochie. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. You're very thoughtful, Armin. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. The music has stopped. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? Does she want to suck more of my blood, or... But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back! Sayori?
Hi, Armin.
Sayori! Just now we weren't...
It's okay, Armin. I just stopped by to say hi.
Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave.
Oh, really? That's too bad.
I'm sorry, but we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right?
Of course.
Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri.
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
Why am I feeling this way, Armin? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half?
This is sad.
This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Armin. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monika was right. I should just...
Excuse? Did everybody just hear that? I'm sorry, Monika? Monika was right about what? Sayori looks away. Put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Armin. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Armin, I like you so much that I want to die.
This is fucking terrible. I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm gonna give you. Oh my god. You're shitting me. Is there an answer? Is there an answer that's I love you as my friend? Fuck. But friends, should we get our smoochie on or no? Is she gonna rip my face off?
I see.
Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. So shocked that I don't know how to react. I just broke her heart, and I don't know how I feel about it, quite frankly. Sayori! Fucking Monika, man. I'm coming for Monika, I swear to God. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Not today! Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take with me.
Armin, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early.
That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now.
I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you.
Yeah, she overslept again. Bad dummy. Aw. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all.
You should take a little responsibility for her, Armin. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday.
Monika. Where the fuck are your cameras, Monika? I swear to God, I'm coming for you. I swear. I will wear your face by the end of this game. This fucker has been whispering the nasties into my sweet friend's ear. I'm very upset.
You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know.
Monika, you know about that?
Of course I do. I'm the club president after all.
You don't know the full story at all, so...
Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think.
Right? Am I fucking right? Monika is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that.
Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice.
Yeah, sure. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach.
Armin? What's wrong? Seems like a totally normal poem to me.
I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so...
Well, all right. Try not to take too long, okay?
I quickly leave the classroom.
Don't strain yourself.
What the fuck is happening? And also the music is gone. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. There's no music and I think it's killing me. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? Outside Sayori's room, I knock on the door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sir, I wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession. That has to be what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized screams still echoes in my ears. Why did I do this when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keeping me from what I could have done to prevent this. If I had to spend more time with her, walked her to school, and give her what she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do will bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance. And I wasn't thoughtful enough, and now I carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is more worse than hers, but I still couldn't go to him and she needed me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 Look at her, she's fucked up now. What the fuck is this? Why are there two Monikas? This is the beginning of the game. to pee. Quick pee, I've had so much water. What the fuck? Let's keep going. I'm gonna do a quick save. Are you shitting me? I bet you anything, and hear me out. Listen to this fucking theory. I bet you if in the moment when I saw her, when it kept being like, I wish there was some way to go back. I wish there was some way to go back. Never, 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 never. Any of those times I could have reloaded. I bet you any of those times I could have reloaded. This is fucked. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Monika?
Oh my goodness. I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right?
Yeah, it has. What did you come in here for anyway?
Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club.
I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right?
Nah, ha, 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 ha. About that, I actually quit the debate club.
In that case, what club did you decide to join?
Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? Is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy.
Sure, I guess I could check it out.
Awesome. Should we go then?
What kind of a sick game are you playing? And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monika and her irresistible smile. Monika, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Did you guys just fucking see what happened to her face? It was behind my camera.
I'm back.
No, you're not. You're fucked up. You didn't see what happened behind my camera? Her face went like... It like did a fucked up thing. It was like... It did a fucked thing. This is fucked. And I brought a guest with me. I hate this game. Seriously? You brought a girl? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Just covered her titties. ...
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls that I do not trust. Is something gonna jump out at me?
Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president.
Oh my god. Our friend has been fucking erased. It's nice to meet you. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? She's fucked with her tea. I don't trust her anymore with her knife and her blood licking my fingers.
Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Armin?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. Doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Are we gonna romance someone else this time? Wait, we've already played this, right? What is this? Oh my god, history can let me reread the lines. I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might actually... What is that? Oh my god, it was nothing. It was my cursor. I thought there was something in the closet, but it was my cursor. Fuck, whatever. You are all scared too. Let's go after Monika this time. What do you think? Let's go after Monika. Let's make Monika think. Here's a fucking plan. We're gonna go after Monika, make her think that we are interested in her romantically, but really we are just fucking onto her as the cursed monster that she is. So we're gonna lead her on and make her think that she found someone special, and then when she's least expecting it, we're gonna sa. Okay?
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other.
I never said I would join this club.
And I've been trying. Really hard to find new members, and if we don't find one more before the festival...
I'm defenseless against these girls. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Guess I'll be on my way then.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then.
With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. I have unlocked a special poem. I'm gonna fucking cry if this is Sayuri speaking to me across some sort of fucked up void. I'm gonna be pissed. No! What was it? I missed it! No, history! Where's my poem? It's gone? The poem's gone. I clicked it and it's gone. If that was important. Wait, what did it say? It said nothing is real? Is what it said? Are you fucking kidding? And it with a question mark at the end? It said that with a question mark at the end? I'm so upset. Literally all of these are for the pink. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, did you see that? I'm just gonna fucking tell you. I clicked massacre. And the purple hair jumped and her entire face turned into like a dead monster with X's over the eyes and then went back to normal. It was fucked. No, please, no, please. No. I hate this game. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. No! She's covering the text. She's covering the text with her body. I'm gonna cover the boobies. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read. It will keep your attention even if you don't usually read, and we could, discuss it if you want. This is a girl accidentally being so cute. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. This is our chance. You looking for something in here? Fucking Monika. Manga.
You read manga, right?
Sometimes. Manga's one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How do you know anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point.
I never brought it up.
But I'll tell you one thing, Armin. Consider this a lesson straight from the...
Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She passes the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. Guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean?
Huh?
You don't?
That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Did you not rub it in? Jeez.
Sorry.
Huh.
I'm scared.
Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. Can't even bring up without them being all like, You still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face.
Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who won't judge, much less friends who are also into it.
I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room.
What the fuck? That's not what it actually said. It said other real shit on top.
At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monika's kind of a jerk about it. She can't win, can I?
Jeez, that's enough! I'm gonna keep reading or what? I flipped a page. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. Looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Oh, she's fine. I thought she was gonna be possessed. Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! Can anyone read this? Am I the only one having trouble? Oh! Oh, they actually just don't want us to know. What the fuck? She broke. This particular robot broke.
Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here.
Monika reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I guess I'll just do a little quick save, because I don't know what the fuck is happening.
I told you not to give...
She doesn't even finish the sentence before stuffing it into her mouth.
Don't worry, Armin. She's fine. It just happens every now and again. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now?
We should check on Natsuki for show. Only fair if I share mine with her first.
First of all,
Natsuki rereads my poem.
never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Eh? What's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. Ooh. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Grr, fine, I guess. Only because Monika will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Is this the same poem as last time?
I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it. We're gonna go to Monika next?
Anyway, wanna share a poem with me?
I hand Monika my poem.
I like it, Armin.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh, jeez.
No, it kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a stack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
Well, let's read it then. Oh, it's the same poem. Hole in the wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in the room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling, playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there, slowing my fears. I brandish my pen. This is a new poem. This is a new poem, right? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. What was the inspiration behind this one?
I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that.
I'm a little worried. Fucking hell. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Oh, burn! Scorched earth! So is that bad? No! Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Oh, I can skip this. Because we've done this before. I didn't mean to do that. But we didn't get to read her poem. It just skipped it. It's okay. It only skipped. It was the same one as before. Okay, thank you. Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves in the academy middle school. If you want to prove it yourself, you're asking me to say, you need to counterbalance your toxic personality by dressing and acting cute. The only thing cute about you is how hard you try. Well, be careful, you might cut yourself on the end of that. Oh my god, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head?
Yeah, go on. Let Armin hear everything you really think. I'm sure she'll be head over heels for you after this.
Yeah. Suddenly, Yuri turns toward me as if she's noticed I was standing there. You want to be edgy, bitch. Edgy? Starting my life is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything and stop harassing them with your sickening attitude, you think you can counterbalance your top personality? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on, let Armin's hear everything you say. This is fucked. Suddenly, Yuri turns to me as if she noticed I was standing there. Armin? She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Ugh. Oh my god. What the fuck? It won't even let me read anything. What the fuck?
Hey, Arbid. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really should have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. It's the president I am, right? Can't even confront my own club members properly. This makes you want to spend less time with others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Well, it looks like they're done.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth on the desk with her palms on her forehead. Armin, please don't hate me, please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today.
It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Okay, everyone. It's a very special time of night where I say thank you so much for being here today. Because without you, this would not be nearly as fun as it is. And you should know that. Alright?
Oi!